Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a video on the Green Lady of Stirling Castle, who, if you don't know, is a green phantom woman who is said to haunt Stirling Castle. Some say that she was the daughter of a royal commander and she threw herself off Elphinstone Tower when her father did not want her to be with a soldier who she fell in love with and forbade them from getting married. Others say that she was a servant girl who worked for Mary Queen of Scots. This story begins in 1665 when Queen Mary returned to Stirling after living in France for 20 years, to the death of her husband. The servant was from the Highlands and of Celtic descent and was said to possess psychic abilities. She had a vision that when Queen Mary would fall asleep in Stirling Castle, she would not live to see the next morning. She warned the Queen of this vision, and the Queen, being very fond of the servant girl, listened kindly. She did not reject what the servant girl said, as when she was young, she grew up in Stirling Castle, and the people of Stirling fought to defend her against King Henry VIII's army. She allowed the girl to watch her overnight as she slept and shout for help if such an issue was to arise. The girl watched Queen Mary as she slept that night. The girl attempted to stay up all night to watch Queen Mary, but unfortunately, as she was sitting in a comfortable chair, she felt sleep take her over and slowly felt herself falling asleep. She tried to fight this tiredness but was unable to resist and thought to herself that it wouldn't matter if she was to close her eyes even just for a few minutes. But then as she did so, a few minutes turned into a bit longer than that. She woke up to find that the whole entire chambers was on fire. She ran from the chair that she was sleeping in and attempted to shake Queen Mary awake. Unfortunately, she found that Queen Mary would not wake up, so she carried her out of her bed and out of the chambers into safety. She attempted to call for safety, however no one answered her cries. The flames in the chambers began to burn the bottom of her dress and started to burn the skin underneath her dress. As she was trying to rescue Mary, she held the splintering of wood and ran as fast as she could to get Mary to safety. According to history, Queen Mary of Scots was set to live another 22 years after this story, before she was then executed for treason after she was caught trying to kill her sister, Queen Elizabeth I of England. Little is known after what happened to the Green Lady after that. It is feared that she died of her wounds that she inflicted in the fire, and due to the fact of the lack of medical knowledge that they had back then, if she was to be severely burned, there wouldn't have really been much they could have done to help the poor lassie in the situation. Unfortunately, we do not know the name of the Green Lady. Her name has been lost in time. All that's really known about her now is that she is the ghost of Stirling Castle and is known as the Green Lady of Stirling Castle because of a kind of like green aura that her spirit has. That's the only way I can describe it, as like a green kind of aura that her spirit has around her, and the green dress that she wore, that she wears that night. The Green Lady is now feared as a harbourer of doom, death and despair, paying prominence for what led her to be the instrument of death. Stirling Castle nowadays is one of the most visited tourist attractions in Stirling. If you wish to find out more information on the Green Lady, then I recommend that you visit Stirling Castle, actually over Edinburgh Castle, as Stirling Castle is the better castle. I've been to both of them, Stirling and Edinburgh, and Stirling is better because there is a lot more information in Stirling, and there's a lot more stories and a lot more happened at Stirling Castle than what happened at Edinburgh. It's got a lot more historic significance, and obviously because of all the previous videos that I've made in Stirling, a lot of historical events have happened in this small town. People who visit Stirling and ever see like a green gown or a gown or some sort of kind of skirty thing floating in between gravestones, you should never ever look a phantom in the eye, because they say that if you do, you will never live to see dawn. Ooh. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a kind of shorter video today. I hope you liked this story. I do like telling spooky stories, so if you'd like to see me tell more kind of spooky stories like this, then comment down below. Also, don't forget to like this video. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It means the world to me. Also, click that notification bell down below so that you'll be notified whenever my videos come out. And also, I've got my Twitter in the description below, so don't forget to go to the description and follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching guys, and bye!